Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about giving up. Don't worry, I'm not talking about giving up on your dreams or your goals. I'm talking about giving things up in your life that are no longer serving you. I'm talking about giving up your false self to get to your real or true self. In this video, we'll cover how letting go rather than adding on is actually a health secret. Hi girls, Sally here from Brightalicious, health coach, exercise physiologist, sports nutrition advisor and makeup artist, devoted to helping you look and feel great for your wedding without turning into bridezilla. In today's hyper-connected, overachieving, or rather over-seeming society, we constantly feel the pressure to do more, to wear more hats at work, to schedule more activities, to have more friends. To just do more. It gives us a sense that we're progressive and I guess we're in control of our lives. We get so busy trying to figure out who we are and what makes us happy. So much so that we actually forget to actually be happy sometimes. It can be really overwhelming feeling like you have to continually add more to your life in an attempt to be better. I've been there. I know how it feels. In reality, this only adds clutter to your life and can only put you further away from your true self if you're constantly trying to wear too many masks that don't reflect the true you. But it doesn't have to be this way. It sounds counterintuitive, but instead of trying to figure out what makes us happy by fixing ourselves, we can actually arrive at the same conclusion simply by giving up all that is not us. I want to introduce you to the power of letting go. One of my favourite stories or readings by a guy called Craig Harper, which actually is detailed in my Brightalicious Bootcamp book. He says, "I like the concept of letting go. It's mostly where I feel joy, calm, peace and purpose. It's so much easier than chasing and so much more effective. Rather than chasing happiness, what would happen if we simply chose to let go of that which makes us unhappy? The very notion of chasing something has a sense of urgency about it, doesn't it? And of course, with urgency comes anxiety. And with anxiety comes illness. And with illness comes unhappiness. Some people will spend their lives chasing physical perfection. I have some expertise in this area. While it's great to be in shape, it's not great when our confidence, self-esteem, and sense of self are dependent on our physical appearance. Considering that we spend most of our lives in a slowly deteriorating physical shell, this pursuit is an exercise in frustration. The desire for physical perfection arises out of fear. Fear of not being pretty enough, not good enough, desirable enough, and of course, fear is at the root of unhappiness. Maybe it's time to stop looking and simply let go of everything that isn't us. When I let go of everything I'm trying to do, be, create and own, there I am. And while I might do, be, create and own much in my life, I am none of those things and they are not me. I can't be found in things and neither can you. What do you need to let go of? So there it is. I want to challenge you to do less and to be more you. This detox process is about giving up your false sense and instead identifying what's important by getting aligned with what's in your heart, your values, your purpose, and your compelling why. Shift from asking, what do I need to do, to what do I need to give up? Look inwards rather than outwards. And honestly, this concept of letting go was the catalyst to my own health change. When my doctor told me, I want you to eat more and exercise less, the very idea of letting go of the pressure to be on a health kick and the pressure to be perfect in my food and exercise actually facilitated my 10 kilos of successful weight loss, which I've kept off, which was such a huge, both a surprise but also a joy for me to not be striving for that. So if you're up for it, here's an exercise. I want you to consider an area in your life or your health that you're feeling pretty stuck. Write it down. Maybe you're feeling frustrated in a particular relationship. Maybe you feel out of control with food. Maybe you feel unfulfilled about your work. One of the worst things is when you're in a job you don't love. Maybe you get angry and lash out easily. Maybe you can't stand being alone, or maybe you struggle with negative thoughts or negative self-talk, or are self-conscious when you're at the beach. Whatever has the biggest emotional response for you right now, I want you to write it down. Now, identify the thought, attitude, or behavior that may be driving that outcome. For example, the need to be in control, lacking in purpose, fear of being lonely, or negative self-talk about your body. Once you've identified what it is, make a commitment, a written commitment to letting go of that old way of being and embracing a new and more empowering way. There's so much power, girls, in letting go. Don't be afraid to embrace it. And one last thing, I have a question for you.